All right, check out our new sponsor, Greenwood Stocks. They want you to know how to be able to trade stocks and be your own boss and be free to travel the world by making passive income. We all need that passive income from stock market. What are you waiting for? Call or text 281-760-3170. If you didn't catch that, that's on your screen. Or check them out at social media, Greenwood Stocks, and catch them at Gmail, Greenwood Stock Trading at Gmail, and the YouTube channel is Greenwood Stocks. Appreciate them for giving me the opportunity. Check them out. All right, man, let's talk about y'all boy, y'all guy. Some people say he's the GOAT. Not in my opinion. Jay-Z in my top 10, though. Basically, Sean Paul, just give me the light. I couldn't stand Sean Paul. Didn't know why as a kid. I just didn't stand it. Maybe I really don't have an affection for reggae music. You know what I'm saying? Never did. I mean, I don't know. There's been some dope songs, though, but I'd run the Sean Paul fan. I did like Wayne Wonder when that one song he say, so I couldn't say I didn't like that Caribbean music. I just didn't like his ass. But apparently he said Jay-Z made it hard for him to do that collaboration with Jay-Z. Baby boy, you on my mind. Whatever that song was. And at the end of the day, Jay-Z and Beyonce just started dating. And basically said Jay-Z was jealous. So was Jay-Z right to be jealous? But let's talk about it, why he was jealous. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Check our music entertainment playlist out. And as quick as Sean Paul came, as quick as he left. Maybe Jay-Z was integral in that, but I'm going to tell you why Jay-Z. I ain't even going to hold you up why Jay-Z was jealous. Because Sean Paul had something that he didn't have. And maybe Sean Paul was a good looking, and Jay-Z knew he was ugly. And I remember a woman told me that, well, why can't two women raise a man? Look at Jay-Z. Jay-Z got so many bitch traits. No offense to Jay. Okay, Jay-Z got so many female traits, like holding on to shit. You know what I'm saying? Just being jealous. Look here, man. That's Jay-Z. One of the greatest rappers ever at that point. Definitely at this point. What you jealous of Sean Paul for? He all in the studio. Come on, man. Most people call that dude a sucker. That's what they called him back in the day. A dude that's, all over you, and your girl might have a dude over. Y'all might be working on a project or whatever the situation may be. Now, I ain't no dude gonna let her girlfriend gonna have heterosexual friends. I'm not dating a woman or kicking it a woman because I'm dating a woman. I think I'm dating a build to something towards a long-term relationship, a life partner. If you want to believe in marriage. That's when if I'm dating you, I'm building towards that. If we kicking it, we just kicking it, having casual sex, having a good time, just enjoying each other's company. But if you dating from a man, or you building something. So I guess Jay-Z was dating B at that time, and they was building towards something, and he jealous. Simple as that. Jay-Z is jealous. Jay-Z is jealous of Sean Paul because Sean Paul looked better than him. You know what I'm saying? Because Sean Paul's a threat. If your girl bring home a gay dude and they working on a work project or a school project, and he gay, 9 times out of 10, you ain't worried about it now. She bring home a dude that's a competitor, that's 6'6" and whatever it may be, now you worried. Now you on that Eddie Murphy joke from, what was it, Raw? He said your girl goes to Jamaica and she mad and he swinging this shit like, that shit was funny as hell. So that's basically what it was, that Jay-Z just thought that he couldn't compete with Sean Paul in certain areas. Money will make a girl marry you. Financial stability will make a girl marry you. Penal activity won't. Sex don't. It's all about women after a while. Not a girl, not a young woman, not a woman that's really in her 20s that's trying to figure something out. Women tend to marry dudes, real women, not hood rats, tend to marry men who got something. He may not have the best sex game. He may not be the most passionate, but if he got something, most women gonna marry a man that got something, that can provide. And Jay-Z could provide. And maybe Jay-Z was amazing in bed, whatever it was, it wasn't. But usually a woman to do that and then still have the dude she really like on the side. And I think Jay was intimidated because they was dating, that Sean Paul was going to take his woman. That Sean Paul would look better than him. He didn't have money, but then again, that he can come in between their relationship. And to me, that's just the qualities of growing up with a bulldagger mama. That's the qualities of growing up with, even if a woman portrayed to be a stud or be a dyke, or his mama was the pitcher, she was the catcher. Females still have female tendencies. No matter if they make their stone, they voice deep, they take testosterone, whatever it is. A woman is still a woman. And in the presence of a man, a woman is still going to be a woman. And Jay, like a woman said, he was raised by 2 women. Jay-Z got some of the most bitch-made traits out there. The way he hold on to stuff. The way he move like a woman, to be honest. Everything that screams Jay-Z is a woman. You know, Master Flex, I'm going to do a video on this. He said that Jay-Z on social media because he can't take the heat in the kitchen. He can't take people's opinion. And I think that's valid. I think that's valid. I don't really agree with Master Flex a lot, but that's valid. People say, oh, hell no. Remember, I'm going to tell you why I think it's valid. I remember T.I. was on the interview. I don't think it was on Expeditiously. It might have been before that. And T.I., you know, somewhere he did an interview that asked a question, who was the GOAT? And he said Tupac, right? So he said, you know, down the line, Jay-Z called him. He said, you don't really think Tupac the GOAT, do you? And T.I. was like, yeah, I think he the GOAT. You don't really believe that. So Jay-Z called T.I. because T.I. had an opinion. And he said his rap GOAT, and it's subjective. His rap GOAT was Tupac and not Jay. And Jay called him. He said, you can't be serious. Look this shit up. You can't be serious, right? I'm the GOAT. You know, how am I not the GOAT? And, I think that proves that Jay-Z ain't on social media to a certain extent because he can't take the heat in the kitchen. I think that's valid. Look at him, man. You think a guy that's in the studio hounding Beyonce, hounding Sean Paul, that Sean Paul gonna take your woman? Come on. That was one of the hottest songs in 03. Probably going to 04 too. So he was jealous of Sean Paul. If Sean Paul was hot as fish grease at the time. You know, and that's just something like and some dudes is jealous. You know, you might see your girl walking off from work with a dude. You like, well, who the fuck is that nigga? You know? So maybe it's natural to him, but to me, Jay-Z just got a lot of bitch tendencies. And I always said that. You know, if he wanted your woman, well, nothing you can do about it. What if Beyonce said, I'm flying to New York, and she flying to New York for a job or for some work, and Sean Paul ain't the play, what could you do? If you got to worry about keeping your girl on the string, when you hounding a girl, hounding her, she don't like that shit. And that make you look like a simp. You got all that money, all these great rap albums, all these great rap songs, and you worried about Sean Paul. If you got that feeling that you can't trust Beyonce to remain in a work relationship that's non-sexual, non-seductive, why you marry her? You know, you see these dudes marrying these women that they can't trust. That you can't. I remember this girl was telling me she knew somebody, dude that was doing this thing. He would hide money in the house and the girl would always find it. It was under the floorboard, it was in the closet, it was in the safe. He couldn't trust her. He couldn't trust her around the money, so he would hide it. You know, if you got to be with a woman that you can't trust to go out there and do, and a lot of times, men are hounding women or women hound men because they cheating. So if your girl, your man, or your husband, your wife asks you, like, what you was doing? You know, what you was doing all late? Like, I worked some OT. And they always accusing you of cheating or being with another woman. Let me check your phone. That mean they cheating. Real talk. Unless you coming in drunk, smell like another woman's perfume, or drunk, smell like some man cologne. Unless it's probable cause. If it ain't no probable cause, you chilling, you think everything good, and you come in the crib, your girl accuse you, are you cheating? Hell no, I just came from work. Well, you just stop at the bar with the drink with Bill in there. You like, hell no, you cheating. You need to leave her alone. If you can't trust your significant other, if it's your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, fiance, if you can't trust them with money, you can't trust them to trust you about where you've been at, or you cheating, y'all don't need to be together. That's what I never understood about women. You know, they'll fight, they'll go through your phone, they'll fight women just to remain with you. And just to remain bringing up that thing. Oh, remember that time you cheated with Keisha? Remember that time you cheated? I remember my grandma brought some shit up. My grandmother did. She said he did like 40, 50 years ago. You know what I'm saying? And you like, damn, my grandma, she's sick and she can remember that shit. Women don't let go. So I just couldn't move. I couldn't marry a woman that I had cheated on. Just couldn't do it. Because they don't never let it go. You know, and Jay-Z is he's just a woman. I'm telling you. You could tell that he was raised by a woman. He got a lot of bitch tendencies, man. But That's just my opinion on it, man. But let me know what you guys think. I just think he in his self-confidence he lead himself on to be. What he say? Ain't no such thing as an ugly billionaire. Shit, I'm cute. I forget what song he said that on. But at the end of the day, he insecure. Because he ugly. He know it. Remember, who was it, Nas? He said in the song that girls wouldn't talk to him because he was ugly. Then I pulled out and that was him. And the dubbed out Bucky, like, he know he ugly. Real talk, he know he ugly as hell. I ain't gonna fake the funk, but he ain't gonna fake it. He know he ugly. So that's why he insecure. Because when a dude bag a girl above his standards, it's just in their brain, like, how can I keep her? And even if you rich, how can you keep a girl that's above your standards and keep her faithful and keep her loyal to you? A lot of dudes, they do bad girls above their standards. You see them what you call them joints, them baby showers with all these good looking women with these ugly ass niggas. You ain't gotta be a good looking dude to get a girl if you a 5 or a 6 or shit if you a 2. You ain't gotta be a good looking dude to get an 8, 9, 10, 7. Hell no. All they do is talk about your mouthpiece or you financially secure. I see it all the time. Beautiful women with ugly niggas. A lot of these women insecure. And they ain't settled. A lot, especially the women that got jobs. They got the Benz, they got the nice house. They insecure because they can't get a man. Because a real man that's getting money and taking care of himself, they don't care about your degree. They don't care about what you're driving. Can you submit to me? A lot of women that making all that money, they don't want to submit. And then the dudes that's in a tax bracket or slightly above, they don't want them women that you got to compete with. You got that say they bosses and say they strong. They don't want to deal with them. They go get the bitch at Walker at Walmart, which they can mold and build them how to get money, how to submit, how to, they rather get the young girl at McDonald's. Even you see 70-year-old man with young girls. They rather mold a young girl than deal with a girl that's, financially stable, and got a degree going for them. They just hard-headed. They always want to push back. So that's why them women always got to settle for dudes that look less than them or got less than them because they always want to be in control. But that's another conversation for another day. Let me know what you guys think about the video. You think Jay-Z was in the wrong and the right to be so protective and hound Sean Paul about being with Beyonce for Baby Boy? It was on my mind, whatever that song is. But don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you have a business question, inquiry, response, video request. All my social media links, description. Fast way to reach me is Twitter and Facebook and Instagram. We also got a Facebook group. You want to make a financial donation? Cash App, CJ Good 313. That's in the description. PayPal link there as well. Best way to donate, share the video, hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. We gone.